Okay. Why is that not showing the right one? Where's my OBS? Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. I must have selected the wrong one. My bad. My bad. My mistake. Hi. How we doing? I don't think the on-screen chat is going to work tonight because some of it has to be linked into the Sim Gaming Expo channel itself. So yeah. You know, I could probably change that up though. Give me 1 second. Let me try and see if I can go back to my old. Do I have my old one here? Multi-chat. I don't know if this is gonna work. I need people to talk. Which one's this one? Come on. Oh, that's the nutty one. No, nutty won't work. I just turned it off. Because I've got one to work, but that's what I gotta find as my social ninja chat. There it is. There it is. Nah, it's gonna be angled. I don't like that, but it is what it is because I don't think I have another add existing. Oh, vert chat. There we go. That would work. So I can go ahead and hide ninja and bring the vertical over here. There we go. Love it when the plan comes together. I did a thing. So now that way, because I am live on YouTube, YouTube should show up for you guys on the screen as well. So Kojak, Dull, B-Roy, who else is in here? I think I saw Zapicki was in here too. Did someone say Zap? Let me scroll up here. Nope. Hello, boys. Hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? Anti-Disney. Who, me? JB, how we doing? That's a picky guy. I am currently in Champaign right now, my hometown, where I actually made that video. I walked into someone's trucking yard because, you know, it's what I do. No. I wasn't even on the clock yet for that. I hadn't even clocked it. Let's see, what are we like in Springfield, Bloomington? I mean, Bloomington's 5 minutes away. Chicago, Quincy, Marion. There's a lot of Illinois. I'm actually very surprised by this. He's the kinder one. The kinder. Aww. No, that's too far. Let's go to Marion. Oh, yeah. Hey, we'll go to Marion. I have not been there yet. Downside is I gotta go way out into the freaking country to get this load. Did they? Oh, I'm in a truck shop. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Get into that one. Ready for bed? Do I have it on joystick? Yes, I do. Damn it, Moza. I have the AB9, which is the force feedback light stick. And you can also use it as a shifter. But there isn't a quick come on. Yeah, see, it's flight sim base for the joystick that I was using as now it's a shifter. not seeing my clutch at all. What did ATS do? Is this what I saw on a Facebook post somewhere about the clutch being screwed up now? Yeah, it's not even showing my clutch. Yeah, clutch isn't even showing up. Brake. Yeah, clutch is now non-existent on this. What the hell happened? Someone had posted somewhere that did this get screwed up? The recent update did something to the clutch. And that there's apparently workarounds for it. Yeah, see, the clutch isn't even being seen right now. Did Moses screw something up? Yeah, it's not even seeing my clutch pedal. Are you kidding me right now? Are you telling me my clutch suddenly decided to break? Is that what is going on right now? That would be my luck, wouldn't it? Trying to make sure because nothing's unplugged. I didn't touch any of it. So I'm trying to take a quick look gander here. Yeah. Nothing has been messed with. Oh, I think Moza broke my clutch. Had this happen at the update, but was able to get it working again after a simple remap of the clutch pedal. Well, see, the problem is Moza software isn't even seeing my clutch pedal. There is nothing coming from my clutch. There's the throttle. There's the brake. It's not even seeing. Oh, there it is. I had to do a calibration on it. Really? What? It was depressed enough. Oh, I had to hold it down. I've never had to do this with any of my pedals. I've never had to do this. That's wild. Wow. Yeah, you guys have no sound bites. Ha ha ha. Now, see, now I've got to recalibrate it too. We had this issue the last time we played this. It's like the clutch bite point is all screwed up. And that's what the post was talking about, how someone had to change their dead zone. It was a YouTube video I came across. Well, that's one reason why I want to get away from Moza, to be quite honest. And I really don't want to trash talk him or anything, but see, there it goes again. That dead spot, dead zone. Is that dead zone? I really want to go to Sim Magic, to be honest. Yeah, see, it's not that. Try that. Is this working? Doesn't want to. Oh, I wonder if I plugged this into the wrong computer. I forgot about this one. This might have been plugged into the wrong one. Yeah, this might be plugged into the wrong computer. Because I don't have anything labeled on the rig. The pro tip, label your USBs. Get a piece of... I've got to remap this again. How in the hell did everything just get so jacked up? How? There we go. Yeah, that bite point is really bad. Rookie. Well, I do drive an automatic now. Now I gotta remember what my engine brake is. Or did that... No, that changed too. All my key bindings has changed. I have no... I think I know how to fix that. I know what I did. I know what I did. This was keyboard and knob, and then this was R5 bass. So now what that means is I'm gonna have to redo... Yep, I gotta redo all this, which is no big deal. That's done. Throttle, that's done. We'll normalize it. Brake, there we go. See, I hate it when it does that. I selected it, and it's like, nope, I'm gonna go back to it. I don't like what you selected. Clutch, there we go. And then we'll redo this one. Yeah, see, that goes back to normal. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're good. Now we're good. Yeah. It's like Windows, you know? There we go. Got the engine brake back. I wasn't about to rebind everything on the wheel. When I updated the Moses software, though, it reset everything. All the colors I have on the wheel were reset, everything. And I was like, are you kidding me? And then I did it again, yesterday when I was live with Pharmacy. I had to do it again. It's like, what are we doing here? Car Freak, how you doing, by the way? And Zach, how you doing as well? Yeah, I started out with a G29. It's sitting on the shelf back here. Yeah. Well, I'm not against doing a convoy in the near future, but I don't like the way they do things here on the game, to be honest, because everyone has to have the same mod and everyone has to have it in the same order. So if I do a convoy, I'm probably just going to go to G Portal and rent a server there, because then it doesn't matter who has what mods as long as the server has them. And if I remember correctly, and it doesn't matter what order they're in for everyone, as long as they're in the mod folder for the server, boom, you're good to go. That's how it was explained. Gunslinger, how you doing? Yeah, updates. I mean, Windows still takes the cake, you know, Windows and resetting and everything that they do with that, but SCS, please don't go down that path. For the love of all that is holy, don't do that. Yeah, no badges, no blurps, no channel point stuff, nothing. Hey, there's the boss man. We're off to a rocky start, but we're going. We're going.
Gunslinger 323 just followed.
I heard it. Did it show up okay? Gunslinger, thank you for the follow here on the Sim Gaming Expo channel. Almost to 500, I see. Love me some ATS. See this clutch. I need an active pedal just for the clutch. Good old Farmer City. We are in actually my IRL neck of the woods. This bridge does not look like this. Coming into town, it kind of does look like this. Make sure you're doing the speed limit, because Farmer City likes to sit on that bridge and tag you as, because this is Route 54. This is when the last wind farm I was on, the way I would go. I'm gonna get some gas up here at Huck's. No, actually my house is not, they do not go through Gibson City or anywhere close to it, so. There's ISP right there. This is a real gas station here too as well. It kind of looks like this too. And get some go-go juice. See, I barely even let up and it's already stalled out. There's like no play. Yeah, see, it just dropping it like that almost kills the motor. There's like no play with the clutch. Maybe I gotta increase the dead zone? I don't know. That's gonna take some fine tuning. These railroad tracks are not here. They have not been here for decades. Hey CB, how you doing, man? Or owner? It's a fine line. And see, even just dropping it. What did they do to the clutch? I wish I could put this on the screen so you guys can see just how little I am moving this clutch pedal. And it's going from not engaged to fully engaged. There is no play there. I am on this... Dude. How many times have I... We're on the Sin Gaming Expo channel. I was talking about it last night. It's in Discord. So we're gonna go back to Champaign. I want to do a drive-by, see if they fixed the intersection with Wright and Springfield. If you remember when we were there a few weeks ago, right after Illinois came out, it was backwards. It was wrong. Excuses. No excuses. Well, and you know, it's amazing because we all know it's a 1/20th scale map. And it's just amazing how small it really is. I mean, you don't really realize it. Yeah, I have like a 1/4 inch of play on the pedal. You don't really realize how small that is until you actually play on the map that's supposed to be detailed and modeled after where you live. You know, it's quite amazing. And I saw it with Iowa because I'm used to Iowa, driving there for years on my overnight runs. And now we're here in my area, Champaign, Bloomington, the suburbs, which are non-existent in this DLC. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Yeah, it's great that it's here, and I hope they do more updates, but they need to change the map size. It's what they need to do. The map size, 120, now they're getting to that area where it's not going to work, you know? Come on. There it is. Alright, before I roll, I need to try to do one thing, so bear with me. I need to get this camera working without breaking my foot on profile aluminum. I cannot play this game without a head track. So I need to figure out where the hell that is. Any bets I'm gonna break anything else? I think I found it. No, it's not. Wrong one. How do I have to bundle everything up so nice and neat? Yeah, I got which one this was. There was one that was just barely Go. Damn it. Did all this work nice, clean, freaking cable management, and one wire destroys it all. Gotcha. Anyone that's used the head tracker before knows I ain't lying when I say you need this shit. Once you use the head tracker, you can never go back. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Resume. Where's my app? Oh, I had it plugged in the wrong one. Damn it. That's why it's not working. PC. Oh. Yeah, head tracker is definitely a necessity. Come on now. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's just frozen. I'm sorry. Yeah, it just froze. When I unplugged it and plugged it back in again. Oh, there we go. It defaulted to the wrong one. Hey, there it is. Yay! Finally! Holy crap! This clutch. This is just unbelievable. Cass, how you doing, by the way? Dropped in to say good luck, thank you. I might just switch to it automatic because I don't know what the hell they've done. This is bad. This is really bad. I've got to ride it. I'm riding the clutch. I'm not moving my foot just to get myself going. As soon as I let up again, this is bad. Oh my God. And now I can't get this thing to sit right. There we go. That's it. We're not stopping anymore. Going right through everything. No more stops because the clutch is not going to work. 81. No, you shut your mouth, George. 81 days. Don't want to hear it. No, yeah, professional driver when equipment works right. That's the thing. When the equipment works right. Yeah, see, now it just died again. As soon as I let up on the clutch, it just died again. Why did they go and screw with it? Why? Yeah, see, now it's all the way at the top. Like Microsoft, why do they go and tinker and change shit? It works. Just leave it alone, for the love of all God. Oh yeah, Lionheart. Yeah. All right, we will get to normal driving here soon enough. I promise. There's supposed to be a Casey's down that way, but it's a Chevron. We're gonna go back to Champagne, like I had mentioned earlier. That is actually, yeah. I know they're gonna take a little bit of artistic freedom here and everything. That restaurant is like literally right on the corner. There's supposed to be a building right there. That actually is the Days, not a Motel 6, but that's part of the mod. Oh, man. hauling livestock, you want to go nice and smooth. No jerky action, no slamming on the brakes. You know, they always say that you should be looking out in front of you, like, depending on your speed, you know, X amount, whatever, you know, 100 yards, 200 yards, whatever. When it comes to hauling livestock or even oversized heavy load, yeah, you're looking like way out there by that bridge that's up there. You know, you're looking beyond that bridge. This bridge, this intersection here is almost complete. We poured all of the concrete, 40,000 yards of concrete, into this new interchange. A double flyover. We're almost done. And they are currently rubbleizing 57 down below. So they're taking it all the way down to the road bed, and then they're rebuilding it up. And we still have pour the approaches from 57 to the new ramps. And right now they just put temporary asphalt in just to open it up. There should be a bridge right here at Mattis, but there isn't. I think we're gonna go to Cunningham. Yeah, this is, no, actually sheep. Look at them all like, oh, hey, helps if I kind of, yeah, look at it, already at Cunningham. Forget Prospect. They've really cut it down. Here's the CN rail yard. Next exit's supposed to be Lincoln. That's not here. Yeah, they're all nice and uniform. They're all behaving very well. At the server map later today or tomorrow, work permitting. We'll DM one of you guys about it once I've made some progress. I don't know if he's talking to me. I have been keeping an eye on the floor map. Time to head out, deal with the general public. Oh, sucks to be you. Alright, Cass, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good day in New Zealand, sir. Alright, so this is University coming up. There's a barbecue place. Well, actually, no, that's Barl Hospital. That's a little soon, but okay. There's a in the real world, there's a barbecue place like one block west of that intersection. But this is Carl Hospital, and it's very narrow through here. I'm going over to the intersection here. Yep, this right here. No. And yeah, we're starting to come onto campus. This is one of the halls right here. Here's Wright, I think. Yeah, Wright Street. Yep. We're actually pouring right down the corner, on the corner. They tore down an old church, which was actually, turns out, ready to fall down. The foundation was just so destroyed, they had no idea. So it's a good thing they ended up doing it. I mean, they're rebuilding it, part of the new complex that they're putting up there, but... I hate this clutch. SCS. Yeah, these are the various different administration buildings and halls that are on the campus. That's all correct. And then a lot of these are multi-unit homes or small apartment buildings for students. Yeah, all of this right here is gone. This whole building, everything here on the right is gone. Yeah, see, they got it backwards. They got everything here backwards. SCS. SCS. Here we go. I am on Wright Street. Not Springfield. Springfield is this way. You need to turn these signs around. Okay. 150 doesn't go this way either. Just this is Route 10. But yeah, this is all backward. Try 75% for what? The dead zone? Or yeah, dead zone. Yeah, I'll just crank it up. Yeah, as soon as I lift my foot, it dies. That's a little too much. As soon as I lift my foot, it's dead. I mean, there's just no play. There's no play in it. That's the problem. Like there used to be. Before you could feather it, but I mean, boom, look at that. I'm barely moving my foot and it's doing that much. Maybe I'll have to do this as, you know, increase the range. Because that's barely moving and it's doing that. That's a little better right there. We'll try 50. Seeing where the slider is. It just depends on where it wants to engage. So we'll figure that out. Yeah, see, it's engaging very early. Yeah, so this whole building here is gone. New apartment complex going up there. This looks like it's supposed to be 4th Street. And there go dogs losing their mind. And also, we are not... This truck would not be going down this bridge. It is not a 1908 bridge. They know this because they had to have seen the Google map. It's an 1110. Because they don't want trucks going down here. Yep, Neal Street. Yep. That's a dentist's office. No, it's a legal office on the corner there. That tall building is actually 1 block down. I'm critiquing all this, but like it matters. I got to see, it was actually, I mean, I saw quite a few people playing this at the expo last year, but I think it was Sunday. The security guards wore red, right? They were in the red jackets, and it was one of the girls that was a security guard working the main entrance, not allowing drink in and out or whatever, stuff like that. And she was over on one of the rigs from, what was it, GT Omega, that had rigs there, and she was enjoying it. She was enjoying herself. She was enjoying playing Farm Sim, and she was driving very well too, mind you. So that was very cool to see. People who might not be gamers to begin with, or a game like this, American Truck Simulator, most likely not something in their wheelhouse. Nothing that they're going to be interested in. They're actually sitting down and playing it, and they're enjoying it. So, really cool to see that happen. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of that this year, coming up in September. 2 truck sims. Nice. Well, see, no one's going to have a truck sim like mine. These dogs, they just bark at anything. A squirrel farts. Oh my god! Car door closes 5 blocks over. Oh my god! My truck stalls out because the clutch is stupid. Oh my god! Now he's just gonna sit up there and bark out the window. Well, the windows are closed because it's hot as hell out. In their own booth. Yeah, I did see they got their own booth, yeah. But see, yeah, no one's gonna have a quite setup like mine with a Kenworth seat. Now that's one thing I'd really love to see. A chassis company like SimLab or Track Racer or someone is actually put together and market a rig that is purpose designed and built for Farm Sim and ATS. Because all the rigs right now are just designed and built, set up for racing. So it's not an ideal position for when you're farming or trucking. And this really wasn't difficult to do. It's just a couple extra pieces of profile to help raise the seat up, and that's it. You need a taller upright so the wheel can sit up a little higher. And the Moza R5 bundle comes with the mounting clamp so you can have it pivoted at a higher angle than you would, a racing setup. So it's really not super difficult to do. And this is the SimLab GT1, I believe, if I remember right. It's not a very big chassis or anything. And I got the integrated mounts, so that's what everything here is mounted on, or like what we had for the racing sims last year at the expo. So it's the integrated mount that attaches to the uprights for steering. And Bob's your uncle. I'm really interested to see the ATS accessory booth. I'm happy that, that will have some representation. So, those guys will be there showing. I think I have their extender. I think that's who it is. I've got an extender here for the shifter that I have. mean, I'm also interested to see with that golf sim that's going to be there. Is there going to be any kind of contest? Longest drive or something like that, you know? I'm going to be up in there, though. I guarantee you, I'm hitting a couple golf balls in that. I can't wait for that. I'm glad you were able to pick someone up. I'm glad that came through. I mean, there's no way in hell I can put up a golf sim without heavily modifying something like out in my garage or something. I know you're racing. You gotta earn those points, man. Those Eagle points. I go on vacation in August, and we're going back down to Branson. Oh yeah, there's the Effingham Giant Cross. That is real. That is real. There is a giant cross down in Effingham. Oh. But yeah, August will be back down in Branson. And damn it, I am going to be golfing. I didn't golf last year because of the bulging disc or herniated disc, whichever one it is on my neck. But I'm going to go out, I'm going to practice between now and then, see how it feels, and then I'll know if I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I got to live up to my name, man. Got to live up to the name. But yeah, it was nice to see ATS be well accepted. And I know you got keys for Farm Sim. It'd just be nice to see Farm Sim actually on rigs instead of an Xbox controller. And I mean, that's what I was planning on playing tonight, right now, rather than ATS. But from what you said in Discord, I kind of just, you know, I felt ATS would have been a better play, you know. You know, hopefully next year we're able to convince them to come out, maybe get a couple others to talk to them, like Puma Plow. He's from St. Louis. You know, try to get a more of a Farm Sim base growing there at the SGE. One of the reasons why I've kind of pivoted away from iRacing for the time being and do more ATS and Farm Sim. Spread the word about it, but also kind of, you know, maybe show them that, hey, there is interest here and it's something that, you know, you guys should take a look at. I'm stoked. You said 81 days. I'm ready for it. I'm still expecting birthday presents from everyone that is there on Sunday. Yeah. No, yeah, I get, yeah. Well, and, you know, if I was them, you know, I can understand a developer or a studio not really wanting to go head to head against other games. Or maybe that's, that isn't quite their cup of tea. They'll go to a farm show, but, a general sim gaming expo probably isn't somewhere where they're going to fit in. I can see that kind of thinking. Doesn't mean I agree with it, but I see it. I get it. It's, they'll come around. They'll come around. It's all right. It's all good. You won't be there for that day? Uh-huh. That when ICE is going to come pick you up? I don't know. I heard Tigger might be making the phone call. Well, and, I'm not one to do like what you do. That's not my expertise. But I like to try to help out however I can. I mean, I've been playing the new commercial that you got out. Honestly, I kind of like the first one better. Hey, speaking of commercial.
Before anyone else was talking about it, we were building it. Sim Gaming Expo, America's original, community-driven, multi-genre simulation gaming event. Experience the latest hardware and tech, meet creators, watch live competitions, and celebrate your passion with fellow sim enthusiasts. Join us September 18th to 20th, 2026 at the Schaumburg Convention Center in Schaumburg, Illinois. Be a part of history. For tickets and information, visit simgamingexpo.com.
Hey, I stalled the engine again. So, Gunslinger, if you're still here over on the YouTube side, you asked, is there a way to float gears in this game? Legitimate question. Yes, I'm doing it right now. In fact, when I got my Class A, the lady down in... Oh, I just turned off the engine. I don't know why I did that. I hit the button to turn off the engine. Oh, rookie. Tilton. I was at the Tilton DMV, and that's where I did my Class A CDL, and she told me, I want to see you float every gear, no grinding. I was like, oh, okay, because here I was worried that, the instructor was going to make me double clutch, which I have never had to do in my whole life. Never had to double clutch. Tried doing it over the years. Never really worked out very well. I also never saw a point to it. I never drove anything that required it. Oh, see, I don't have a key. I just have a button. I have no idea what's going on over here. Come on, Snow. I was waiting for that Subaru to go. I was being nice. Yeah, the camera isn't quite angled down, and then the banner is blocking. But, yeah. Right here, I'm shifting, and I just float the gears. You use the clutch for first gear, and then after that, you just float. I think it might depend on what setup you have, but I'm not 100% on that. But ever since this game came out, I've floated. It's not... The gearing in the game is not... Sure, shifting in that, for that respect. It's not great. So... you've kind of got to time it yourself. You can't just boom, 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 slap gears around and be done with it. You've got to kind of time it in between shifting and whatnot, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass, if I'm, not gonna lie. How about some tanker yanking? Fruit juice down to Little Rock. We can do that. Actually wanted to change. Can I do it via here? Can I redo it? Oh, it's not showing it now. Okay. Damn it. I didn't know if I could edit the load or not. All right, no, I didn't accept it. Okay. Wait. I see something. I saw something. I spy with my little eye. Hell yeah! Oh, dead end. Rip. We got a track. We've got a track. Hell yeah. Do one lap around it. Yeah, I don't have a... Yeah. I just have the Stream Deck XL. Yeah, see, floating a gear there. You basically pull it out of gear and count one. Where we go? This way. We're sideways a little bit. We're slipping a little bit here. Oh, little hay bale. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, shit! It was going so good! Uh-oh. 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 I'm stuck. There it goes. What's going on? I found a track. Found a track. Serenity, how you doing? Come on, guys. This is bad. As much as I'd love to take another lap, we need to go pick up a trail. But that's not a hidden track, but it is a track that's here in the game. There's another one that I know of outside Phoenix, I think, that you can also race on. It's a go-kart track, I think. So that one's kind of hidden. So, and we did find another. As soon as I lift up the clutch, it's dead already. It's basically like they've turned the clutch into an on-off switch. That's basically what it feels like they've done. Tucson, okay. Yeah, see. It's basically an on-off switch now. There's no riding the clutch. You basically have to feather it. I don't know what they did and why they did it, but that's bad. That's really bad. What makes it even more difficult is unless you have an active pedal, you don't know if your clutch is engaged or not. You have to try to pay attention and judge with the truck and the engine and the sounds. You don't have that feel like you do in the real world and with the truck. So, I mean, anyone that plays this game is already at a disadvantage because if they want that feel, they've got to go out and spend like $1,600. Now, I think Moses is cheaper though. Wasn't it like 800 or 900? But I mean, who's gonna go other than the ultimate diehard? Who's gonna go out and spend almost $1,000 on an active pedal just for a clutch? And then there's no guarantee that the data that the game has for the clutch is actually going to work with the pedal. Hey, Carcass, what's up, bud? I'm debating on getting a Logitech G29 compared to, what, mouse and keyboard, or... It is. It is. I will give Moza credit in that area. Is they've taken some of the stuff and they've made it cheaper. You know, I have not tried their active pedal. I did not get the opportunity last year. I will look forward to doing that this year. But you know, that is definitely for the diehards, for the ones that really want to get that immersion. Jeez. Why did he come to a stop? You know, it's definitely a way to go. Oh, G29 is going to be just fine. Lazy, how you doing? What's up? Yeah, G29 is going to do you just fine. I would have suggested maybe even a DD, an R3, or an R5 from Moza, or Asetek Initium. I really haven't figured out how you pronounce it, but that's their entry-level setup as well. But Farm Sim and Force Feedback, yeah, not a thing. It's not a thing. Cleans on Tarkov, wow. I honestly didn't know he was off. Yeah, see, barely even, it's just an on-off. Even though you can see I've got that range and play in the clutch pedal, it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. Unless there's a setting that I'm missing in the game. I'm enjoying myself playing some ATS here on the Sim Gaming Expo's channel. Great event put on by Boss Man that's in chat right now. Second year for it. It's really filling up this year. It's really going to be exciting. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if 3 days is going to be enough for me to do anything else. Because we're going to be at the expo so much. Turn to Jake off? No, I'm a flatland super trucker. That's what my dad would call it. Yeah, see. What else can I do to this clutch? What else can I do here? This is just horrible. I'm really wanting to go and drive it automatic because this is just so bad. Old man, I saw somewhere that in the recent update they tweaked the clutch. And so basically it's an on-off switch now. There's no more riding the clutch. It's a very, very, very fine window where it's disengaged and then engaged. And unfortunately, it's stalling out the truck. And I've been having to redo my settings here for just to try to get some kind of dead zone back into it where I can play that clutch and ride it. It's very unrealistic. It's very unrealistic. Yeah. I've never had a clutch like that. Unless the clutch was, like, bad. And completely worn out. Basically, it feels like as soon as this bar starts to drop, it's engaged. That's basically how it's feeling. And it's like this. So instead of, you know, having some sort of play to it, it's just off. See, part of me wants to go back to this, but I mean, I think I'm still going to have the same issue. You can't even dump it. It just dies. Now I'm gonna go through the turn. Let's see, I'm trying to come up. So now it's about halfway. Well, see, that's the thing, Carcass. There's really no way to ride it unless you can find that right. And I had it set up that way. But I don't know what happened, but it's become very, very difficult to do it now. It's turned into an on-off switch. Of course you're gonna pull me in. You want some fruit juice, that's what it is. ISP wants fruit juice. No, ATS is good. Granted, yeah, the stock sounds leave a little left to be desired. I mean, the W900 used to, no one wanted to be in a convoy around it because it used to sound like a jet engine. It used to be real bad. Yeah, see, where's... Yeah, see, now it just died. That's basically what I gotta do. I can't give it a good mix of throttle and clutch now. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Yep, and there is a mod out there for the Kenworth too. I looked at the Moza R3 with wheel and only 2 pedals, but G29 sells for 200 and the Moza for 3. So the Moza R3, it's going to be a little bit stronger than the G29. But the difference is the R3 is going to be direct drive, which is a brushless motor, far more superior than the G29. Hands down. The feel and feedback that you're going to get will be much better than what the G29 could ever give you. Now, if you're just going to do farm sim, the G29 is going to do you just fine. If you want to save some money, it's going to do you just fine. If you're going to do more than farm sim, then yeah, I would, you know, like ATS or even racing for that matter. Yeah, I would suggest taking a good long look at an R3 or an R5, or if there's something in the marketplace, take a look at that. You know, you don't need anything that's going to be bonkers. Like, this one's an R5 that I'm using. My race rig over here is an Acertec Forte, which is 18 Newton meter, which I will never use the full hour of it. So an R3 or an R5 is probably a great way to go. But like I said, a G29 will do you just fine too. It's on a toggle. Yeah, I can turn it off. As my dad would call it, I am a flatland super trucker. I can even turn it down. Yep, my dad drove for 40 years. I've been driving for over 20. But this is the mod. This is not stock. This is a 389 from Pisters. Pisters 389. It's a paid mod. It's got a lot of options for it that you can. I'm gonna get a red light here, aren't I? Yes, I am. More signups. So we've had more signups than we can stay on top of the past 2 weeks. We're now at officially 41 registered exhibitors with another 4 or 5 pending. Yeah, I saw the magenta. What I'm a little surprised about is no one's really going for the spots in front of concessions. I hope, I've never heard anything back, but I hope someone from Ewin reaches out. Yeah, they will, right by the entrance, yeah. The competition area is going to be a great spot. I don't think we're going to have all 3 concessions. There's probably only going to be one that they open up, is my guess. Is it realistic to gear hop IRL? Yeah, I'm floating the gears, yeah. Yep. Float the gears. Yeah, we'll do it right now, downshift. Pull it out. Give some throttle. There you go. It's all about timing with this game. Because you can't feel, even though I've got a force feedback base here from Moza, there's nothing in the game that allows the software in the joystick base, the AB9, to feel the gears. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But, you know, that's, when I was training drivers at our yard, that was the one thing I tried to teach them was, you got to feel the gears. If they're spinning really fast, you're way off. You know, you're probably not in the right gear. If it's kind of going slow, clunk, 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 like it's slowing down, you're close. Maybe still not in the right gear, maybe too low, but I mean, those are all things that they learn as they go along and figure out the mile per hour and listen to the engine, things like that. I played some Truck Sim 2. I tried Forza with the G923, which is almost the same as the 29. To be quite honest, the 923 is a newer version of the 29. But I hated it. Back to controller there, I guess. So I have cut caffeine out of my entire life for a long time now. I ran out of my caffeine-free sodas, so I'm hitting the real deal today. Oh, boy. Oh, he's gonna be... He's wired. He's gonna be wired. This is true. Nicotine right here. Reading chat. I'm busy reading chat. I'm surprised you're not already. 3 Cokes? Jeez. Yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night. My feet were just constantly cold. Yeah. It doesn't help that the comforter the wife has on the bed is basically just like a quilt. And of course, you know, one does not sleep without a fan, okay? So the fan was on, and the window unit, the window fan that I have in there, I turned to exhaust, so it was pulling any warm air that was in the room out, which means the cold air from the rest of the house is coming in. And so I think that just kind of went together with the Swiss cheese freaking comforter that we have, and I couldn't get my feet to stay warm. And it kept on waking me up. Yeah, I'm supposed to get 8 hours, yeah. If I get 8 hours, I'm not going to bed when I need to the next day. It's not possible. It's not happening. If I get 8 hours tonight, or just over, and then come tomorrow when I gotta go to bed, I won't be able to go to bed. Spirit to Kojak. Dude, we need to get Carcass over here to the expo. He's a local. He lives like minutes away from the freaking convention center. Carcass, you need to go there this year, dude. Definitely, no excuse. see how much you get tonight, because it's a 4:15 alarm for me tomorrow. Yeah, go on Saturday, man. You can watch me wreck out of the challenge series with the Mazda. Who's putting together the GT3 one? Yeah, you can watch me wreck for free. Yeah, that's true. But you also can't be on a motion rig or in a golf simulator. And the whole comments or questions about the engine brake earlier, it's pretty much common here in the US. They're used all the time. Engine brakes were originally designed for downhill braking assist, so you don't cook your brakes. But it's become common practice for a lot of people to use them, even when they're on flat land like this. Series. How about the Mustang series? How about a Mustang GT3 series? What would you say, George? Argus, 20 minutes? Straight down I-90? Yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah, if Tigger comes, he'll be coming from Toronto, so most likely he'll be coming in through O'Hare. Yeah, Midway's on Midway's on the south side of town. Not exactly where you want to be. Well, Midway is Zapicki's area. I mean, anyone pisses me off, I'll just say, hey, let's go for a scenic drive and just drop them off, you know, let's see. 79th and Cottage. Trying to think it's one of the other intersections on the west side. I didn't have too much stuff on the west side. Something along North Ave, maybe. No. 79th and Cottage is south side. Before the split. Oh, so take them right off of California, huh? That's enough. There you go. I can just drop someone right off California and the Stevenson. It's okay. It's all right over there. Cicero and Archer. No, not Archer. Cicero and... the only one that pops in my mind is Roosevelt, but that's not bad. funeral home over on Cicero, just north of the Eisenhower, is the only time I've had someone flash a gun at me. Only time. Yeah, California, what is it, 22nd, or? I've only seen it once, because Prairie had a yard right there at Stevenson in California. Car Freak's another local as well. He's got no excuse. No excuse to not be at the expo in September. For one day at least. SGE 15, save 15% off. Until July 10th, if I remember correctly. Hopefully that is being used. There you go, sick day. Show up Friday and Saturday, man. So, you said Train Sim. I mean, we're actually, it's actually the actual Train Sim company, the developer. Or the controller. Was it Dovetail? This clutch all fucked up, man. I mean, you guys have watched me long enough play this game. You know I have not had issues like this with this clutch. I've got to look up workarounds. The video I started to watch talked about workarounds, but I didn't finish watching it. So I gotta see if there's workarounds. Get some play back in this clutch and turn it off from being an on-off switch. This is bad. Dovetail gave you a key last year, okay. Sim Hogger, yeah, I saw you talking about them, and then, but when you kept on saying Train Sim, I'm like, we're actually getting Train Simulator? What? Yeah, because I'll play Railroader, and we were talking about that, and I don't know if that would work well with Railroader, though. Train Sim, yeah. Railroader, maybe not. Wasn't it making its way through not too long ago for the 4th? Yeah, I thought it was like a month ago. It was going east. I don't know why I'm taking fruit juice to Smithfield, but okay. Oh, so it's going to go right through Joliet and Braidwood and Dwight. There's a fix on the mod hub for the clutch? The hell you say? See, I'm not smoking crack, people. I told you there's a problem with the clutch. Wife asking if I want chicken and rice. Is this what you're talking about by Avenger? You know, your guys' sound bites might not be working.
You go to hell! You go to hell and you die!
But mine are.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Is this the one you're talking about, Tigger? From Avenger? Yeah, given at 1.6 degraded the clutch's functionality. Yeah, the gap is much narrower now. Nate, how you doing? I don't know. I want to try it, but it sounds like it doesn't work. I mean, we'll try it. I don't know where it needs to go, so I'm just going to leave it right there. We'll see what it does. Ban him!
You guys, listen to the song I just wrote. It's called I Hate You Guys. I hate you guys. You guys are assholes. Especially Kenny.
The picky.
I hate him the most.
Especially as a picky. Alright, let's see how this goes. I can now let the engine roll the truck forward. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Sleep the night away. Looks like I need to go back out here. Wants me to go that way, eh? Okay, we'll go that way. So now I'm just gonna let... It still stalled it. Second gear stalled it. Yeah, maybe I need to be in first. Yeah, we'll take, when I get to the parking spot, I'll try to remember to take a look at the site map, the event floor map. Hey, while I'm driving to go take a nap, you know what would be a good thing to do? Roll that beautiful SGE footage.
Before anyone else was talking about it, we were building it. Sim Gaming Expo, America's original, community-driven, multi-genre simulation gaming event. Experience the latest hardware and tech, meet creators, watch live competitions, and celebrate your passion with fellow sim enthusiasts. Join us September 18th to 20th, 2026 at the Schaumburg Convention Center in Schaumburg, Illinois. Be a part of history. For tickets and information, visit simgamingexpo.com.
Get your bloody freaking tickets. People are gonna jump all over it, but no, it's really gonna be fun, guys. It is. you got the expo, and we're gonna look at the site map here real quick when I get parked. And then you got great food all around. Not just the public house that's there at the hotel. Tickets are, I imagine there's still rooms left in the block that you have for the hotel as well. I already got mine reserved 3 days, and after taxes and everything was just over $500. Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, and I go home on Sunday. And it's a Marriott hotel, so that kind of price right there is a freaking steal. $165 a night. That's a pretty good discount. I just hope there isn't another Indian wedding. That was crazy, dude. Do I need to bring my golf clubs? I'm off the following week. I took vacation the following week. Oh, this is a garage. Alright, we'll buy it. Fuck it. Thought there was fuel over here. That's why I came over here. Yeah, that clutch didn't do anything. Alright, where was the sleep trigger? I can't remember. Because now that they have the notifications all jacked up. There we go. Oh, this is different. Very different. Wow. Alright, let's find a job. We are in Little Rock. You definitely could, yeah. Definitely could. Earlier in the year, I was suggesting to people, save up $1,000. If you're in the continental United States, save up $1,000. You know, January, February, very doable for many, many people if they are smart with their budgets. And that way, that gives you your airfare round trip on Spirit or Southwest or whatever the hell they want to use, one of the cheaper ones. All right, Southwest might take you into Midway, but still, you want to come in at O'Hare. So, you know, I figured, and CBRC helped with this. And we went over the budget, and you know, tickets for 1 day or 2 day, one hotel, round trip, and yeah, it was less than $1,000. Still had spending money left over. So, but now we're 81 days out. That's not going to be easy for people. And pay your bills. Pay your bills, pay your child support, your mortgage, your whatever you got to pay. But no, definitely, it's well worth it making it a weekend trip. Definitely worth it. I hope to see a few people out there. An aircraft into Laredo. Let's go to Bloomington. Oh, I hate the air pressure thing. Well, I mean, there's ways to go about it. I mean, it's not something everyone can do, but I mean, when you think long term, back in December, January, February, you know, are you going for your Starbucks every day? You know, for me, I'm stopping at Circle K every day and spending $8 to $15 a day every morning. You know, I can definitely cut that out. You know, go to the market or Sam's Club, get those items there. It doesn't like second gear. Then again, if I've got the air brakes applied. I'm gonna have to go to an automatic. I have to. The way they've done this clutch now, it has to be an automatic. I do not see how anyone can honestly drive with a clutch in this game now. I really don't. Auto mod. No, I'd be down to playing around at 9 holes or something, yeah. Or even coming back up during the week after. I was planning on coming back up on Monday if George was needing assistance doing teardown or whatever. Or if any of the exhibitors decided, you know what, we don't need to bring this back with us. Wishful thinking. I am buying something this year, damn it. I bought a tumbler, or not a tumbler, but one of those shaker cups, the 20 ounces or whatever, from that powdered drink tent last year. I really just wanted the cup. But I will definitely be spending money on something. I might have to go live in a motel for a week or two afterwards, but... yeah, Sundays, yeah. Well, see, I'm not the type to go, hey, are you selling anything? You selling any of those chassis parts there, huh? Advanced, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Advanced had the... I have it on the shelf behind me. Then I never did get a shirt from last year either. By the time I went looking for one, a lot of them were sold out. Hey, Airplane, how you doing, man? I am in Little Rock right now, and they're going to be picking up some concrete sewer pipe. And then we're going up to Bloomington, Illinois, about an hour away from my house. Bloomington, of course, is really small as well in the game, which is still just weird as hell. There is a hidden spot, though, in Bloomington. It's a shortcut going through the backwoods. It takes you up to Route 24. I will have my Ram with me. I'm not driving the Charger, so anyone that cruises around needs to go anywhere will be riding in style. I'll just need $50 for gas. Well, yeah, I forgot your guys' price is up there. I might not be able to buy anything. I'll have to put it all in the gas tank. We are 379-ish, give or take, down here right now. Your boy keeps farting on you. You will remember these days. When you're in your deathbed, trust me. 404, jeez. I still remember when I took my son with me to St. Louis for an RC race, Dirt Burners, out in St. Charles. And we were at the hotel room, and we were sharing the same bed. It was like a queen or whatever. I don't know how he did it, but he ended up, when I woke up, he was sleeping across the bottom where my feet were. And he woke up that day just grumpy and grouchy. And I'm thinking, and this was on a Sunday, and I'm like, great, this is gonna be fun. He's being a little shit. So he gets in, and I had a Dakota quad cab at that time. He gets into the back seat of the truck, and literally, I shit you not, leans over, lifts a fucking cheek, and lets one rip. And then a big cheat-eating grin gets on his face, and he giggles. I'm like, do you feel better now? And he's like, yeah. Little fucker. Oh, I missed the pipes. Oh, they're gone. No, Bloomington. They should have held it for me. They should have freaking held it for me. Those bastards. Well, we're here at Evergreen, so let's take this mobile screener. Oh, it's not giving me a different... You don't need these! It's an overkill for this! Don't need it. Quad axle low boy is just fine. £86,000. And we're putting it on that big behemoth with a Jeep and a dolly. But let's go to Missouri. Springfield, Missouri. Going through some hills. I hate to say it, but yeah, this is, yeah. And I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna be quiet. We got Spa week as well. IMSA is at Spa this week, and then next week is GT3, and then next Saturday is the 24 hours of Spa. I'll be running that with Skoogie and Zapicki and a couple others. I think, what, we got, a 4 or 5-man team? Nixon, how you doing, bud? What's up? Come on, Clutch, don't kill me. Yep, SCS will have some rigs there. They supplied keys and whatnot, so you guys will be able to do some driving, and I think Moza is going to have something set up for it. George would have all the answers on that. There we go. Nice glitchy trailer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you very much, Nixon. All right. We don't want this. We want this. Bring up that. What's this? Let's see. Do this. No, I want this up here. Pop this out. There we go. Event map. At least 2 rigs. ATS accessories. Oh, nice. They'll have hey. You get a double. There's ATS accessories right here. Moza is right here. So it is filling up nicely. Did MK move? Yeah, they were 129, weren't they? And now they're over here. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. Because last year you came in right here. And it was cut off like right here or something. Yeah, Chi-Town and then exotic car all down through here. That's a little surprising to me. Not something I would expect. Sim Drive, that's a new one. The watch one is also weird as well, if I'm being honest. That's something I would expect. Right above 843. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere because I knew we didn't see this one, but this one was behind the stage. That was right here. That's true. Good thinking. Good thinking. Someone shanks it. Bam. Was that supposed to be the wall right here? That little. But either way, yeah. I mean, is the competition area bigger as well? I'm hoping Huskenfield has their new dash. I'm very, very interested in that new dash thing. I did see that name. Oh wow, that's big. So you moved, or was that in Discord? I saw you announce them. Yeah, I agree, Nixon. I'd be surprised as well. Ah, Fanatec. All right, all right, all right. And was Turtle Beach on the fence, or I wouldn't mind seeing them again. I just hope they have a better setup than what they did last year. I don't think it did them any justice. Yeah, I would really like to see Turtle Beach again. I gave some of their stuff a try, and it was just difficult because it's on a table and the pedals were moving. You know, a proper setup, I think, would do them very well. And that's kind of why I was hoping to get Ewin in there as well, because they've got their desk, just like Secret Lab, and they got their gaming chairs, because not all sim games are played in a rig. So I've got my truck rig right here, and over there's the racing rig. Let me see if I can turn this real quick. Hey, Google, lights 50. Yep, there's the racing rig. And here's the driving rig. So, you know, not all sim games are played in a rig. So, being able to have people team up like that and demonstrate the desk side of playing the game. Wind Control is looking to support that space with flight controls. There you go. There was another one that had flight controls that, damn it, I can't remember the name of them now. And I thought they were really cool because they had desk clamp on for, you know, your controls and stuff like that. They even make custom chairs so you can have it with your helicopter controls and everything. And it was just it was an office chair, but I can't remember the name of them right now. But that they would have been. Steven, how you doing, man? It's been a minute. Oh, I've been live streaming for a while on the YouTube side. Yeah, I keep on thinking this is driven ATS. But yeah, it's really nice to see everything start to fill up little by little. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, Track Racer makes one now too. DOF Reality. They were there last year, weren't they? Next Level has flight simulator seats. Monster. Damn it. Monster Tech. That's the one. Oh, they've really grown. They look European, so probably not. But they had different mounts that I was when I was using when I was at the desk. I was originally thinking of going something like this route. Yeah, it's just a table clamp, but now you can see them on Amazon and stuff like that. But they're dedicated to flight sim. Monster.tech. Oh, nice. So one way or another, it's got that kind of representation. Germany. Oh, this clutch. I'm having a really stern talking to with someone at SCS if they were to show up. That's basically the only way. Just redline it and roll off the clutch. That's the only way you're getting the clutch to work now. Yes. Dual sticks on logging for farm sim, exactly. Yeah, I did see the Pimax spot as well, yeah, behind the VR Villa. Interested to check that out. I've got a Quest behind me, a Quest 3. And I've done iRacing in VR when that first came out and I tried it. In the car, I didn't really notice anything. You know, it didn't feel much different, you know. But, no, don't stop, dude. I can't go with you right there. I love the car, but... getting into an open wheel, though? Holy crap. Holy crap, was that awesome. I think I did like F4 at Monza, and I actually was feeling like I was in the cockpit. Just hitting the basement right now in this area. Not sure why, but... Oh, what the... Oh yeah, I would have been ripping that air horn right out of the roof of the cab. I gotta be honest, my T880 air horn, yeah, I'll take Pinky back. Pinky had a good horn. My 880, ugh, sounds like a Volvo. Yeah, see, even the skull, the skull over here is like, that's pretty pathetic. I agree. Go look at someone else. Stop looking at me. using the Mustang for a 24-hour, eh? Are you dead set on that, or that's just what we're going to start with, and if something else feels better? This shifter is getting that kind of cartilage feel. It's almost making me wish I would go back to like a SimMagic or a Moza regular shifter. This AB9 uses direct drive motors to provide the force feedback. And if you don't get your shifts just right, you get in between the gears. Instead of having something solid, it feels like cartilage when you're eating chicken. You get that rubbery, kind of soft cartilage. That's what it feels like on the shifter. And then it doesn't even register that you're in a gear. So you gotta pull it out and put it back in again. How you doing, bud? Doing all right, doing all right. Not looking forward to this week. How about yourself? Doing good? At least it's only a 4-day work week. Off on Friday. Don't know what I'll stream on Friday. Maybe iRacing. Get some IMSA at Spa and go out there and die a few dozen times on the track. Because suddenly everyone turns into Max Verstappen over there. Was doing Farm Sim last night. The motor is the 625 King of the Hill alternate engine brake. This is the Pisters 389. All week. Oh, the truck's got great AC, but I still have to go out to wash down. And of course, when concrete starts to harden, it heats up. So now I've got concrete in the drum that is, you know, even if it's empty or I got a little bit, it's starting to harden, which means that's generating heat. On top of the drum being in the sun baking, so I mean, it's like opening the oven door. And the heat just coming out. Come on, come on. I'm going to an automatic. Whatever changes they did are just horrible. Next time I play this truck is going to be an automatic. I've got no choice. I can't sit here and continue to start the truck 15 freaking times just to move 20 feet and get stopped by another red light. Whatever SCS did to the clutch in this game just destroyed it. Completely destroyed it. Yeah, I've been using this one, the King of the Hill, as of late, because it sounds really damn good. I have to wonder, did they make the change with the clutch because of the preparation for going to council? Well, and I have no idea what the next 2 days are going to be like, because everyone's going to want their concrete earlier in the day. And so, I mean, those guys, they were all getting out by 3 o'clock. Back at the yard, I got out at 1. So I could be sure I was going to get home and handle the dogs, get changed, and, you know, all that, and be ready for this at 5. That is the one thing I'm happy I'm not in Pinky. Well, no, actually, they did fix Pinky's AC. They did do that, so Pinky had good AC when I was driving it. My left knee is happy I'm in an automatic. But the rest of me is kind of wishing I was still in the pink truck. If they were to, because now I'm being told Pinky's going to be sent out to get rebuilt, and actually the place is up north in the Chicago area, in the suburbs. I can't remember the name of it. It starts with an R, but it's like Revitalize Mixer or something like that, right? But they basically take it all the way down to the frame and rebuild it. The whole thing. New parts, new paint, everything. And because I already saw a T800 come back, and they converted it from a manual to an automatic. New dash, new everything on the inside. And if they were to do, but I was already told by the district manager that if Pinky goes out to get rebuilt, it will no longer be pink. They do not have any plans right now to have any special edition trucks in our area. But if they sent Pinky out to get completely rebuilt, and it came back and it was still pink, I would be one of the first people to raise his hand saying, I will drive that truck. Manual or automatic, I don't care. I will get back into Pinky. I will ditch the T880. $1,000 with who? That's more than Dempsey coming over on American. That's bonkers. Dempsey coming over, flying out of Heathrow. And I think round trip was under $800 for him. those who might not know, this is the Sim Gaming Expo channel. I am CasketMan20. I usually stream on my own channel on Twitch, CasketMan20 there. This is all for promoting the Sim Gaming Expo, which is going to be coming Schaumburg Convention Center in Schaumburg, Illinois, September 18th through the 20th. Racing, trucking, golf sim, pinball, VR. I mean, there's so much there. Check out, to try, and in some cases even purchase. I've been saying at the last expo as well as this expo, you know, make a weekend trip of it if you can. You know, if you're relatively close, you know, drive here, get the hotel room for a night. You know, come out on Friday, go home on Sunday. I know it's a little close now for people to try to plan if they gotta fly. You want to come in through O'Hare, not Midway. Midway takes you to the south side of Chicago, southwest side. So, you know, you're looking at probably an hour drive. Interstate-wise, 30 minutes to an hour on the interstate, depending on traffic. Is this Branson? Yeah, I think we're in Branson right now. Where I'll be in August. Yep, there it is, Branson. I'll see you in August. I would really, really, really love to go play at Big Cedar. Anyone want to guess how much one round of golf costs at Big Cedar? Almost the cost of one of those one-way tickets. Add a zero to that TIG, but then minus like $40. A round of golf at the Big Cedar Lodge in Branson, Missouri is over $400, or it was as of a year ago. I don't know what it is now. I didn't realize Springfield was so big. 159,000 people. Honestly, I'd rather go back to Osage, Lake of the Ozarks, Osage Beach, but wife wants to go to Branson again. Okay. Another email to SCS contact. I've rolled out the red carpet offering to provide them with a rig to use for the weekend and truck controls. Oh. Pavel, come on, let's go. They can make a phone call to Jeff Faviano. I'm too salty to do it. That would be a big name to get as a special guest. That would be bigger than Malone. I mean, yeah, hell, yeah. It would be great to see him. you know. Oh yeah, yeah, we've got plenty of time, you know. Creators like myself, you know, we've got work to do. I just saw something on my screen that freaked me out. I had a stuck pixel. It's gone now. Yeah, that just means creators like myself and others are going to have to push a little bit more harder to promote the crap out of the expo with Farm Sim and ATS. I tagged them in my my post this morning on Twitter. Yes, definitely, 100%. Sim gaming isn't just sim racing, it's sim trucking, it's sim farming, it's sim flights, it's sim military, it's a lot of things, you know? And I think I did a search a few months ago on Steam, and it came up with 30,000 different titles. Professional! Right there. Another excellent job by Tombstone Transport. I think that is where I might leave you guys tonight. Almost 3 hours. I've got dinner waiting in the microwave, and then I've got a 4:15 alarm. So I should be getting ready to go to bed. Kyle, what's up, man? How you doing? Better late than never. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We had a lot of people come through here, and, you know, we talked a little bit about the SGE. I complained a lot about other things, which is normal. I can't help myself. But no, I'm stoked. I really am stoked. I'm looking forward to it. George has been putting in a metric crap ton of work into pulling this together and getting it all aligned. And I mean, if I was wearing a hat, I'd say hats off to him. The man is a beast. He's relentless, and you know, I can't be more grateful for him to be doing what he's doing, because this is, I honestly don't think I'd be going to any expo at all. Even if this wasn't around and there was the sim racing one in Charlotte, I have next to no interest in going out there for it. This, in my opinion, is the better opportunity to see everything in the industry. Games, equipment, people, competition, the vibes, all of it. And when you got guys like Kyle and Zach, Dempsey, Slugger, Malone, and the list goes on. I mean, they're bringing the vibes, they're bringing the energy, the comedy, all of it. And George is bringing all of the equipment and the people and the products and the services, the software, all of it together. And he's done an exceptional job last year. And he said, well, what can I do next? And what did he do for this year? He cranked it all the way up. He didn't say, let's just try to repeat what we got. No, he's like, no, turn that shit up to 10. He turned it all the way up. The man's crazy. Oh, I appreciate everything you've done, George, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'll have to talk to you over on that weekend of the expo about, you know, the following Monday coming back up and helping you out in the morning. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Looking forward to the GT3 competition. Looking forward to the Mazdas. I'll be dead last anyway. I appreciate the opportunity to be here on the channel and stream and talk about that and other things. And just, you know, I'm going to continue to do my part to continue to promote the expo. You know, it's up here in the banner right above me. Every time I stream, it's going to stay there, you know, until the expo, and then I'll probably change it over for next year right away. So, yeah, you missed some good trucking. We hauled a lot. The clutch issue came up and really caused me issues. Yeah, we'll be back on my channel, CasketMan20 on Twitch, Friday for sure, since I'm off on Friday. The rest of the week, Wednesday or Thursday, up in the air. Thursday possibly, but Wednesday or Friday for sure. Friday for sure. Don't know what we'll be doing. We got some iRacing to do. We still got some farming to do. If you want the services of me, Lord, the Lord of Moderators. He does moderate a lot. Yeah, he does. If you need security or a bouncer while you're there at the expo, bring him down out of Detroit. Big, bald, black guy. No one's gonna fuck with anyone. It's an honor to do it for the community. I mean, just don't work yourself into an early grave. Know when to say when, sir. Know when to say when. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. You know, you work yourself into a hospital or a nervous breakdown or something. I just hope you take it easy. Relax a little. 46 channels. Jeez, you're bonkers, dude. You're bonkers. Alright, guys. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will see you guys later this week. If not, stay cool. It's hot out there if you're in the Midwest, Ohio Valley. We're talking temps near 100, if not above. Real feels way above that, so drink that water. Coke on ice might really hit the spot, but save that for the end of the day. While you're working, drink some water. Keep yourself hydrated. And I will see you all next time. Hopefully I see some of you guys at the expo coming up September 18th through the 20th.
Before anyone else was talking about it, we were building it. Sim Gaming Expo, America's original, community-driven, multi-genre simulation gaming event. Experience the latest hardware and tech, meet creators, watch live competitions, and celebrate your passion with fellow sim enthusiasts. Join us September 18th to 20th, 2026 at the Schaumburg Convention Center in Schaumburg, Illinois. Be a part of history. For tickets and information, visit simgamingexpo.com.
I expect birthday presents on the Sunday the 20th. That is all. Good night. Be safe. Peace.